Hi guys, welcome to my ranking of The Weeknd's 2016 album, Starboy. It's a project that I'm not too keen on, however I still believe that a lot of the songs in this are really strong and it'd be interesting to rank. Now Starboy is an album that I rarely come back to. The album really has no narrative. In my opinion, it just seems like it's a victory lap from the commercial success of Beauty Behind the Madness. Like I said before, I do still like some of the tracks on it, but in my opinion, this is the weakest Weeknd album. Anyways, that's enough waffle, let's get on to the ranking. Number 18, Nothing Without You. Coming in last place is the track Nothing Without You. I really wish on Starboy the album was more concise with less songs, because about 5 or 6 songs on the album I really just don't seem to come back to or like very much. This being one of them. I just find the songs so boring and just kind of ordinary. Something that feels so unlike The Weeknd. Number 17, Attention. At 17 is Attention, a very forgettable track and one of my least favourite Weeknd songs of all time. I can't believe how forgettable this song is. I just can't believe this song made the final cut of the album, and yet there's so many great unreleased tracks from this era of The Weeknd that aren't on the album. Number 16, Love to Lay. Now, I know I'm sounding like a broken record here, but once again, I really just don't like this song very much. Unlike the others, which are quite forgettable, I just find this one plain annoying. Number 15, All I Know. So we get to the stage in the ranking where I still don't like these songs very much, however there are at least bits of it that I do appreciate. In this song, The Weeknd's verses are actually really good and the way he flows on the beat is really interesting. However, I feel like the feature makes this song so much worse, and I'd love to hear a version without the feature on it. Number 14, True Colours. True Colours feels like a song that should be better. I like its beat, I like the placement on the album as well, and I feel like the song flows so well and is quite reminiscent of some early Weeknd tracks that are quite slow. However, this song just doesn't have the depth that those other songs have, which I believe really tarnishes this song. Number 13, Ordinary Life. Now, Ordinary Life is a song that I used to have bottom on my rankings, but recently I've been enjoying the song at least a little bit more. I still find some of the lyrics in this quite cringe, and again the song is very basic in its sound and beat. However, I do think the song is more enjoyable to listen to than any of the previous tracks. Number 12, Rockin'. Okay, so finally we've got to the stage on the ranking where I do actually like a lot of these tracks. I wouldn't say I'm at the stage where I love any of these tracks. Rockin's a very catchy, kind of pop-centered song, which I think has aged well, but again, I just don't think it has the same depth as previous Weeknd songs and the songs upcoming in this ranking. Number 11, 6 Feet Under. 6 Feet Under is a song which I used to really like, and recently I think it's lowered in my rankings. I think mainly because of the feature again. I just think it takes away from the song so much. The beat is great and the Weeknd's lyrics are really good, and the intro melody is so beautifully haunting, and that kind of production in Weeknd songs is why I like his music so much. However, I just don't think the rest of the song lives up to the intro, and especially not the chorus or the feature's verses. Number 10, Stargirl Interlude. So I do really like Stargirl Interlude, however, at the end of the day it is just an interlude. It's a very short song, but it does its job in the album, and flows really well on it. Now this song is pretty much more of a Lana Del Rey song than a Weeknd song. However, like I've stated previously in rankings, Lana Del Rey is my favourite of the Weeknd's features, and she just fits this song perfectly. Number 9, Die For You. Die For You is a rare occasion where The Weeknd is truly confessing his feelings. It's a love ballad, similar to previous songs like Valerie and Angel. However, here it's less sad and melancholic, and feels more like a song you could play at a wedding. I do think the recent spike in popularity due to TikTok, has retracted from the song's themes and definitely oversimplified the lyrics, which ultimately I think has retracted from the song's quality. However, I do still quite like this one, just not as much as everyone else seems to. Number 8, A Lonely Night. Now, near the end of this album, kind of at the 3/4 mark, there's a run of tracks which I feel are quite forgettable. Tracks that have been in previous placements on this video ranking. Now, the song A Lonely Night does fit in with these tracks, however, I think it's by far the strongest. I think the beat's the best, the chorus is the best. I think it goes the deepest with its meaning, even if it's still quite clear and not ambiguous at all. This is just a song that is really catchy, but also has the kind of depth that the other songs that sound quite similar don't have. Number 7, False Alarm. Funnily enough, I think the music video to this song is the best bit about it. It's my favourite music video from The Weeknd, and potentially up there as one of my favourite music videos of all time. The song is still really good, you just have to be in the right mood for it. I can understand why people would find the song annoying, but I just really like it. The chorus and the loud parts really remind me of the song Crew Love by The Weeknd and Drake. I just really hope one day I get to hear this song live, or even just in a club. Nothing is funnier than watching The Weeknd sing this song live. You need to check it out if you haven't seen already. Number 6, Sidewalks. Now, Sidewalks is a very smooth, pop-centered track, which features Kendrick Lamar. This song just flows so well. Kendrick's verses are great, as well as The Weeknd's, and they both complement each other really well. I think the only thing that I don't like out of this song is the reliance on auto-tune on The Weeknd's voice. Now, people may argue that it does fit the song, however, I just really don't like that kind of auto-tune sound, and I think The Weeknd's pure vocals would have fit the song a lot better. Number 5, Secrets. Now, I think we're at a stage in the ranking where I truly love all the songs upcoming, and they're all ranked quite highly in my full Weeknd ranking. Secrets just hits every mark so perfectly, and is a standout track on the whole album. The Weeknd's vocals are great here, the sampling is fantastic as well, and yeah, this is a song I come back to a lot, and one that I really, really enjoy. Number 4, Party Monster. Coming in at number 4 is the song Party Monster, the second track off Starboy. Now, in the past I used to just like this song and not love it. However, after seeing The Weeknd live and hearing this song live, I've really grown to appreciate it a lot more. This song just works so well live and is genuinely one of the biggest highlights of hearing The Weeknd live. Number 3, I Feel It Coming. Now, one of the most popular songs of the whole of Starboy is I Feel It Coming, a song that he even performed at his Super Bowl halftime show. Now, Daft Punk, who are featured on this song, are one of my favourite artists of all time. They've blended so many genres of dance in the past, and I think it truly culminates in this song. The production is just so smooth, and I love that it was one of the last things Daft Punk ever did before they disbanded. Now, the song and music video use a lot of kind of 80s stylistic choices, which I think fit the song really, really well. I just think this is a really, really great ending song to the whole album. The whole album being a victory lap, and this song being the final celebration. Number 2, Reminder. Now, in second place is the song Reminder, a song that blends hip-hop, rap and R&B so perfectly and smoothly. This song just really has that late night drive kind of feel. I'm quite mixed on the music video, however, I understand the appeal of it and the message of kind of victory it's trying to show. I did love hearing this live, as the inclusion of Abel singing gunshots really works on the song. Number 1, Starboy. Coming in first place is the hit song and the title track, Starboy. This song immerses you instantly into this brand new sound of The Weeknd, a more pop-centered one. Again, Daft Punk did the producing on this song and once again smashed it out of the park. The beat in this song is so iconic, as well as the whole song. Something that I haven't touched on in this ranking that I've spoken about a lot in past rankings is the idea of The Weeknd creating narratives and showing them clearly. This album really doesn't have any narratives other than this song. It's killing The Weeknd of the past and reinventing himself by means of physical killing and the destroying of his past accolades. The music video portrays this really well as the lyrics, and it's a hit song for a reason. This song has just aged so well, and it wouldn't sound out of place if it came out today. Thank you for listening. Be sure to check out my other rankings on The Weeknd's other projects, such as Trilogy, Kissland, and Beauty Behind the Madness.